If you need to make your team stronger, go to u7buy.com and buy yourself some cheap and reliable FC24 coins. Remember to use my discount code ELI to enjoy 6% off. Most of you guys know U7Buy for its FC coin service. Apart from FC coins, U7Buy also provides more game services like top-up mobile games, gift cards, game keys, and more. Click my link in my description and enjoy the cheapest price now. Alright guys, I'm back. So, I've been posting consistently, and I'm going to continue to try to post consistently. So we're back with the actual meta tactic this time, not an authentic like the 4-3-3 false 9. This one's going to be the 4-2-2-2. Don't really pay attention to the team. I know they're all over the place. I'm trying to complete that Zerky, I think his name is Zerky objective, with the Serie A players, because he might go to Arsenal or he's linked to Arsenal. So maybe Arsenal past and present, you know. And this Giroud is, he's all right. He's all right. Probably the best Giroud we ever had, if I'm honest with you. So I've been using these tactics in the Elite Division. There you go. Top 30% of players. I will not go any higher than that, like I say in all the other videos. Anything over 900 skill rating, yep. Yep. They don't take any sun, you know? Like, they probably don't even use the restroom. They probably use the restroom in, like, water bottles and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Anywho, let's get into the actual tactics, because that's what you guys are here for. 4-2-2-2, this formation right here. So it is a little bit different than the 4-4-2 second variation that I posted a few days ago. The only difference is that instead of having the right mid and the left mid, you have cams. So the reason why you want to use this formation instead of this formation is if you want to do quick counterattacks through the midfield area. If you want to use your left and right attacking center mids to cut in those half spaces, especially if your opponent is attacking with their fullbacks. So if they're using like a formation like, let's say this one, for example, 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, and they're attacking with their fullbacks, your cams are going to be right in those half spaces immediately to hit on those counterattacks. But the problem with that is they don't drift wide. So if you're a type of player that likes to play with wingers, that likes to play like through the width of the field, like if you like to run down the line, this formation might not be it for you. This formation is just good at quick tiki-taka play in the center mid area, and then you send your strikers. You can still run with the wingers if you want to, because technically you could put wingers here. Just know that they don't drift as wide as you will want them to. So if you suffer at playing through the middle, this formation might not be for you. But if you're really good at playing quick passes through the midfield area and hitting on counterattacks, this formation will be really good for you. This, for me, honestly, is probably maybe top 5 formations in the game. I've used this formation plenty of times to get rank 1. I really like this formation a lot. It's just to each their own. You know, you could either go with this formation or you can go with the 4-4-2 second variation. It's just kind of up to you which way you want to play. It's just the cams and the right mid, left mid. All right. I had to let you guys know that before I get into the tactics, so you kind of know what I'm talking about before I get in there. So that way there's no confusion. So if you don't want to play this formation, then you can kind of click off the video. Don't want to waste anybody's time. All right. Balance with 39 new gen. This is pretty standard. This is usually what I use. I'll tell you differently if I switch it up, but for right now, 3960 on new gen. Old gen 3757. That would be the sweet spot. New gen 3960. You can press on this formation. If you do want to press, you can put that auto press 71 and then 45 width if you want to do that. That's completely up to you. The higher the divisions I go, the higher the skill rating that I'm at. I just don't want to play with that press. It's just the only reason I'll play that press is if I'm playing foot champs and I'm trying to do like a speed run, like just get to like 16 wins or something like that, 14 wins, and then call it a day. Then I'll do the press. But if not, then I just kind of want to play at peace, if that makes sense. So this is what allows me to play at peace and kind of pass the ball around. On old gen, if you do want to play higher up the field and get in your opponent's face a little bit more, 72 depth is the way to go. So 3960. Balanced direct passing, standard, have to leave it there. With 50, the only thing you can do is if your right cam and your left cam cut inside a little bit too much, then you can up this to about 71, and then it just makes the cam and both cams drift wide a little bit more. They'll start wider and then cut inside. But at that point, if you're going to do that, might as well play with the 4-4 second variation, the 4-4-2 second variation. So for me, I just play 50 just because I want them to be right in those half spaces to hit on those quick counterattacks. And keep in mind, for me, I'm playing 2 players right here. Usually I play, what's his name, Odegaard here. Odegaard and Mkhitaryan, they both have incisive passes. I'm a big fan of the incisive pass playstyle plus. So I can send both of these through balls. And then I like to play a big bulky striker and a lean striker next to him. That's just how I like to play, but I'll go over that in a little bit. Players in the box 6. Leave it there. I experimented with more. Just kind of leave it there. Unless you really want to make it more aggressive, then you can put 7, but you'll be getting counterattacks. Corners and free kicks, you can do whatever. I'm playing 2 and 2 currently. Hit that like and hit that subscribe button before I continue. If you want me to continue making videos, I am trying my hardest to post every single day now. As long as I can, as long as time permits, I will. I'll post both authentic and meta tactics. I am working on Inter Milan tactics, the 3-1-4-2 tactics. I've been using those. I'm playing qualifiers with them currently right now. I am 5 games in, 5-0, yeah. 5-0 with them right now. It's not the most meta, but it's authentic. But just give me 30 likes and I'll post those tactics as well. It's just for fun, you know. It's almost the end of the game. A few more months. Might as well have fun now, you know. Except for this last weekend league, ultimate team of the season. That's going to be sweaty. But anywho, meta center backs. Meta right back and left back. I already told you guys so many times. Get good fullbacks that have passing PlayStation pluses, because you need to send those over the top through balls, or you need to switch the play from one side of the field to the other side of the field. Your fullbacks can literally make or break you. They're very important in this game, and especially on this formation, because they're the ones giving the width, because the cams cut inside a lot. CDMs, I usually play one CDM and one box-to-box center mid. So I'm playing Havertz as my box-to-box center mid, and Wubin Moy because I'm trying to Evo her up. She's going to be my more defensive-minded CDM. So I'll do quick 1-2s between these two to get out of a press, and then kind of bomb forward with Havertz. So he's more my ball carrier, my ball progressor. And then I have 2 cams. You can play wingers here, or you can play cams. You can play literally whatever you want. Finesse shots. So I play Odegaard here and Mkhitaryan. They're both very similar players, so they have the incisive pass for those through balls. They have finesse shots, so I can just spam finesse shots outside of the box if my opponent is parking the bus. It just kind of depends on however they're playing. It kind of gives me a little bit of everything, so I do like playing 2 cam type of players here. But then again, I'm not your average type of player that just kind of runs down the wing, spamming step overs and running. I actually like to play authentic ball, so that's just me. And then 2 strikers. You can do 2 bulky strikers, 2 lean strikers, 2 whatever. I do 1 and 1, just to experiment. This Giroud's all right. He's okay. His step overs are really good. He is kind of bulky, so he does push people off the ball, so he's all right. I don't think he's worth the 600,000 though, or something like that. So I might sell him. Goalie comes to cross, sweep, keep. Both center backs stay back while attacking. Right back stay back, overlap. Left back stay back, overlap, again because they will be providing the width. I just don't want them to go forward. And if you feel like this formation needs a little bit more width and you need them to attack a little bit more, then you can't put balanced attack on 1. But if you do that, make sure you put a more defensive-minded CDM on that side. So in this case, I will put Wubin Moy right here. Switch switch Havertz to the right side, and that way she can be my more CDM type of player, just in case if this guy gets caught on the counter attack, you know, or get caught out of position. Both CDMs cut passing lane, stay back while attacking, cover center on both of them. Now, if you want to make this even more attacking, but you don't want your fullback to attack, then you could put one of these on balance attack or even get forward, because they are CDMs. The get forward instruction will make them go forward and almost act like a in between a number 8 and number 10, almost like a cam type of player, but he would just open up a lot more. But if you're good and you know how to play and you know how to make them go forward, then you're fine with stay back while attacking. But if you need the support, by all means, start with balance attack, then go to get forward, and then you'll see what you like. Those are the only things that I recommend changing. Oh, and one other thing, which I'll go over right now. Both cams come back on defense so they can defend in a 4-4-2 and get into the box for cross, just to force them to get it actually in the box, so they can score more goals, you know what I mean? Or cutbacks, because cutbacks are still deadly if you know how to do them. Now, strikers on both of them, I have both of them stay central, get in behind, stay forward. But because I have both of them on that instruction, their attacking AI is very aggressive, like very aggressive. So it makes them do something because they already have the stay forward instruction. So by default, as soon as you get the ball, you're looking to send them to one of your strikers immediately. You don't really want to pass the ball around. If you feel like this is too attacking for you, you can put both of them on basic defensive support. That way they won't go so high up. But I recommend starting like this so you can see and you can get a feel of that attacking AI. And then if it's too much for you, then put basic support. That's the only thing I recommend changing, besides everything else that I said. But yep, those are the custom tactics and instructions for the 4-2-2 that I've been using in the Elite Division. They're pretty good. I like them. Top 5 formations in the game for me. I do like more authentic type of play, and I do like 3 midfielders. That's usually me. I like to play with like 4-3-3s, or like 4-2-3-1 is my cup of tea. But you know, try to make tactics for the masses. But yep, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Remember, 30 likes, and I will post the 3142 Inter Milan tactics later on. But I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.